That all depends what you're selling. So it all depends what you're selling. So some folks in AOE have had their sales within, like literally within 2 hours of their listing going live, and made hundreds or even thousands within their first month on Amazon. And I am equally sure that there are others that have put their products onto Amazon and have not made a single sale in a month. Okay, I'm equally sure that is the case within AOE as well. So then the question becomes, well, what's the difference between those two things? What's the difference between those two things? So oftentimes it's things like the quality of your listing, and I promise I'm going to answer your question. I'm coming to it in a roundabout way. I realize that. It's things like the quality of your listing will play a big part in your sales on Amazon. So you've got to have good images. You've got to take the time to get reviews. You've got to optimize your listing for the right keywords. Very, very important. So all of those things are really, really important. So for me, if I have not made a sale within a week of putting my product onto Amazon, and I've ranked my product on Amazon, meaning that you can actually find my product on page 1, for instance, then for me, something is wrong. Something is wrong. And the very, very first thing I check is this. So the very, very first thing I check is this. Let's just pick any old frigging product, doesn't matter. What I will do is I will go to one of my family members who, by the way, have got no frigging idea about what I do and think that I, basically Jeff Bezos just gives me money and they're not quite sure why. For some reason I can't get that to come up. They must have put shitty images on. What I will do is I will show, like my sister Jenny, for instance, I will show her my images. I'll say, this is my image. This is my product. Will you tell me what you think it is? And what she says is what it actually is, not what Neil thinks it is. So they think this is men and women summer beach flip-flops. That's what they think this is, all right? According to their listing. I would show that to my sister Jenny or whatever, because she knows nothing at all about selling online. And I'll say, what do you think this is? And she might say to me, that's grassy thongs or something. I don't know, whatever she's going to say. But 9 times out of 10, when there's a problem with my sales, is because what I think my product is different to what my customers think my product is. And it really doesn't matter what I think it is. What matters is what my customers think it is. My customers couldn't give a shit what I think it is. They only care about what they think it is. 9 times out of 10, that's the problem you have, or in my case, I have optimized my listing for the wrong keyword. And so whilst my product, my rank on the page, nobody buys it because there's a mismatch between what my images say my product is and what they're searching for. So whilst it ranks, nobody's buying it. So it won't rank for very long, because ranking's all about making sales. That's what it's all about. So if I'm selling, for instance, a wooden handled wok, and I think it's beautiful with this carved wooden handled wok, and my sister takes a look at it and she says, well, that's a Chinese wok, Neil, then I'm optimizing for the wrong keyword. I should be optimizing for Chinese wok. I hope that makes sense. Very, very important. Does not matter what you think your product is. What matters is, what do your customers think your product is? All right. Very, very important. Now, I've got somebody saying to me, there's a problem with my audio. So I'm going to do one of those really stupid things where I say, let me know if there's a problem with my audio. And of course, the irony of that is you have to actually hear me to know that I'm asking you that. So that's kind of weird. No problem at all working. All right, thank you, folks. Appreciate that. All right, so I hope that helps. That is I will tell you, I see that so often when I'm asked to do critiques for products. That is 9 times out of 10 the problem with the product, not with the listing. You know, the listing, I've shown you how to get the listing right. It isn't rocket science, the listing, like doing nice images, doing this, the text, yada, yada, yada. That's not rocket science. The rocket science part is the art part, which is the art part is knowing what your customers want and then delivering it to them. That's the art part. Hey, thanks so much for watching that video, and I hope that you got some massive value from it. Before you go, do you live in Australia? If you do, this is for you. Would you like to learn how to sell things on Amazon here in Australia? Would you like to know what sells really, really well and what sells for the maximum amount of profit? Would you like to know where you can source those products from, whether that be in China or here in Australia, and how to source them so you pay bottom dollar and get maximum value for what you're doing? If you do, please subscribe to my channel and like this video, and you'll learn that and much more. It's the exact same information that people like Jeff from New South Wales I've used to make $45,000 a month on Amazon, that Sue, who's from the sunny coast, has used to purchase herself a brand spankly BMW every single year as a result of her e-commerce business, and the lovely Kate from Bowral in New South Wales has used to make $32,000 a year on a month, not a year, a month on Amazon, and indeed Anthony, who makes $15,000 a month on Amazon, selling, as he puts it, odds and sods. If you'd like to learn the exact same information that they use to maximize their profits for their Amazon businesses, subscribe to this video, like my channel, post below if you want me to teach you something. Okay, I'm out of here. Speak to you soon. Bye. Subscribe. Do it now.